Hey guys, welcome back. You're with PewterCityJim.
And Misty.
And we're going to go ahead and carry on with our Let's Play of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee today. How you all doing? I hope you had a good couple days. So, again, kind of goofed with the microphone. We're still getting used to this, this setup, and this is the second time that it's happened, so a little bit embarrassing on my part. But we are going to be voicing over our footage, which, you know, I think is okay. Ah, so this is where you were. I thought you might have made your way to Cinnabar Island by now. Did you beat Blaine? Really? Congratulations. You need to have 8 gym badges to get into the Pokemon League, right? I got 7 already, which means the only one left is... Yeah, it must be the gym in Viridian City, right? It was closed up the last time I checked, though. Have you been to the Viridian City Gym yet, Jim? Jim? I guess I'll try stopping by Viridian City one more time. Okay, yes, we did indeed get the Volcano Badge in the last episode. We've been on kind of a tour de force with the badge collecting.
Well, I mean, gotta catch them all, right?
Yeah. Cinnabar Island just seems really small in this game, so I'm just kind of like looking around, just, did we miss anything?
Not really.
It just seems so much smaller than it did in the other games. So that's the party. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up at the Pokemon Center.
Nice.
Yeah. But, yeah, there was that section there in between Erica and Koga, where we were trying to figure out, well, we have to go to Celadon, then we have to go to Lavender, then Celadon, Game Corner, Lavender Tower, all of these different things, and it was like, you know, a bunch of episodes there where it was like no badge progression whatsoever.
Well, filler will be filler.
So the question of the day today, guys, is what real-life animal would you like to see a Pokemon design of? So it has to be something that isn't a Pokemon already, that doesn't have any Game Freak representation whatsoever. What's the one real-world animal where you're like, man, why isn't this a Pokemon yet? Well, my initial answer was a Greyhound, but I kind of slept on it a little bit, and I'm just kind of like, you know, maybe that's not like the best idea. So I honestly, I'm not entirely sure. What about you, Misty? What do you feel like would be a
really good one?
Yeah.
You know, I kind of take a little inspiration from my little beta fish record, a little fighting a water-type Pokemon.
That would be awesome. Well, he's not really little. He's a king beta, right? He's one of those big guys.
Yeah, he is. But, you know, he's a little compared to other fish, I suppose.
No, that's entirely true. Well, man, you know, I come from New Zealand, right? And our national bird is the kiwi. It's, you know, basically like a big-nosed, fluffy soccer ball. But that's not the one I would pick. I would actually go with the Kia.
Ah,
Yes.
Yes, little Kia there. Well, what typing would you give him?
It would definitely be a flying dark type. So kind of like your Murkrow. The only reason that I would say that is just because Kia are, they have a reputation for being a little bit on the mean side. They're the only parrot that aggressively hunts prey, including prey that's larger than itself. Like it'll hunt sheep.
It'll hunt sheep, or it just picks on them because they're kind of easy targets?
I mean, I call that hunting. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I call it convenience.
But either way, they're a pretty incredible animal. They're also the only alpine parrot, so they live in snowy climates. So yeah, you know, really interesting critter. Oh, here we go. Huh? Why is the door locked? I don't know, Jeffrey. Why is it locked? Open sesame! Huh, yeah, I guess that isn't gonna work. Man. Oh, hey, Jim. Sheesh, say something if you're standing there. Watching me act all embarrassing like that. Sorry, Jeffrey. Well, never mind that. So how many gym badges you got these days? We talked about this 5 minutes ago. All that's left now is the Viridian City Gym. Same for you, right? But this place is never open. I guess we gotta tell someone that we haven't been able to get into the gym. But who should we talk to? Now, my initial pick was Hershey, and the reason for that was simply because Hershey helped us infiltrate the air vents in the Team Rocket hideout and get us the secret key.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, Hershey could go in there and unlock the thing. But, you know, this old man doesn't know what's going on either, so...
Well, why is he just staring at the gym then?
Right?
Like,
yeah, for
is he
real.
Lost? Does he need help?
So we have to go and talk to Professor Oak, because of course we do.
But you can't get the extra cutscenes without talking to somebody with a main character name.
Right? So we're gonna go see if he knows anything. And nicely enough, we get teleported there. We don't have to walk all the way back down Route 1. Oh, if it isn't Jim and Jeffrey. You two are looking a lot more grown up than the last time I saw you. And you have impeccable timing as usual. Let me introduce you. This is my grandson. What was his name again? Gramps, no one ever laughs at that joke. Would you give it a break? A little meta humor there.
Yeah, no more calling him rude names.
Right? Not that we would do that. We're a family-friendly channel.
We're a family-friendly channel. But, you know, back in the red and blue days,
right?
we weren't worried about that.
Oh yeah, and they didn't have any censored words either, so you could go crazy. I never thought that their boss would actually be holed up with Silphco, and the two of you managed to take him down. Actually, it was three of us. Misty was here too.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You know.
You don't want.
Apparently, I don't deserve credit.
You know what? I'm just gonna take all of the credit. It was me. I did this all by myself. I saved the world while you guys were all napping. So you're welcome. No, Jim beat Giovanni all by himself. See, it's right there in black and white. Oh, wrong generation.
No.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. So I've got a little something for you two as a reward for your hard work. You got a keystone from Blue.
Isn't that a beer?
No. It is the, now look, if it was the odd keystone, it could be a spiriting.
That would be.
But, again, wrong generation. If you have both a keystone and the right Mega Stone, you can make a Pokemon Mega Evolve in battle. Just one time per battle, though. Your Pokemon will get all powered up to battle hard for you. Mega Evolution is proof of the strong bond between a Pokemon and its trainer. Ahem, a brief poem, if I may. When two stones are held, when two hearts become as one, we Mega Evolve. Now, I believe that is a haiku.
It probably is.
Yeah.
But I didn't count the syllables, so...
The two of you should be able to use these well. These are Mega Stones. So we got all of the Mega Stones for the starters. Especially for Charizard. Let's go. So, now we're off to the Pokemon's League.
Oh, look, I'm here.
Yay! Imagine if you were just like my imaginary friend.
Dude, that's messed up.
And no one else could see you.
That's messed up.
Right?
That's so messed up.
Right? Yeah, so we're checking out the Charizard IDX and why? So exciting. It's nice to be able to Mega Evolve our stuff. You two are so close to the Pokemon League now. Just one last push.
Are you going to tell them that I'm actually just you doing two voiceovers at once?
Yes, because I'm just that skilled.
Hey man, you're up for hire.
You know what? I just said that while drinking a glass of water. You guys couldn't see it, but it was very impressive. I promise. Okay, so Eevee over here just wants to go and talk to this Goyle and her flowers. Oh, if it isn't Eevee. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm picking flowers. I'm gonna make a bouquet for someone very important. Is it Giovanni? But it's a secret. You won't tell anyone, right, Jim? This girl's picking flowers over here.
Yeah.
She's picking flowers, everybody. The Viridian City Gym leader came back. You should head off to Viridian City. Now, I don't know why we needed a whole extra cutscene for this. Because, like, it's cute, but couldn't a Professor Oak just been like, oh yeah, and by the way, the Viridian City Gym is open. Go do that.
You know, for a moment there, I was imagining my character being teleported down and hitting the water instead.
Sploosh. We did not catch this Pidgey. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, guys.
Pidgey was too tough of a battle.
Yeah.
We didn't want to...
I was scared, so
Yeah.
we ran away. Oh, and the same thing with this Rattata. You know, just very intimidating.
You never know where they've been.
Exactly. I don't want to catch, what diseases do Rattata have? Pokerus.
Pokerus. Well, actually, you want Pokerus.
Yeah. Not me as a human being. We don't know what it's gonna do to a person.
Oh, who knows? Maybe something cool.
I like that they included Bellsprout on Route 1.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a kind of a common sense sort of a thing. Like, it's fields. It should have some wildflowers in there.
Yeah, it should.
Okay. Oh yeah, and speaking of, here's this Oddish here. Wow, your Pokemon is riding on you. That's super cute. But I think my Pokemon would be a bit too heavy for me. That's why I have it walk with me instead. Oddly. Check your party in the main menu and choose a Pokemon to take out of its Pokeball, and it will walk around with you. Just wandering around with your Pokemon can be so much fun, but you already know that, right? Yes, we have 2, actually, out right now. Poliwrath is such a big chunk.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, champ in the making. Even I don't know who the Viridian City Gym leader is, but one thing's certain. You're qualified to challenge the gym leader because you have 7 badges. The gym leader will be stronger than any other trainers you've ever faced. Also, I heard that trainers here are users of ground-type Pokemon. Imagine that. Imagine being this guy. Wake up, it's like, oh man, I gotta go find a job. And then you apply to be, basically like the Kanto version of the Walmart greeter. Like, you just kind of stand there telling people, hey, this is the such and such gym. But you don't even know who your employer is. Like, no one told you. It wasn't on the paperwork. Like, you didn't have to do the mandatory introductory e-learnings to get the job.
Oh, sure. I mean, I could imagine that it's just like, yeah, you're a greeter at this gym. And, the expectation is that the gym leader would introduce themselves to you and whatnot. But since this guy was absent, no one was there to fill him in.
So do you feel like that they're hired by the league, or do you feel like they're hired by the individual gyms?
Look, I'm not going to go into the economy or, how the workforces work in Pokemon world. It seems really off balance to me.
I feel like we need to know. These are questions that we must take to Satoshi Tajiri and ask him, The little guy with the bow tie and the suspenders, like, who hired him?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? He probably has an answer, though. He'd
sure.
probably be able to tell you, like, right away. Oh, yeah, that.
And I'm sure it's going to have some sort of weird tie-in as to why every Officer Jenny looks alike. Every Nurse Joy looks exactly alike.
Right. Okay, so we beat this guy.
I mean, imagine these are all like giant families.
Just everyone just looks the same.
And it's like, yeah, you are a Pokemon trainer. And this is your family type.
Yeah.
Everyone in our family looks exactly like everyone else.
Yeah. Tamer Cole, again, with the whip and the lollipop.
Mm-hmm.
Nidorino. Alright. Feels a little unfair. Like, why does he have a Nidorino at this stage of the game,
I have a question.
What's that?
Which Pokemon trainer type is like your favorite one to see in the games? Like, which one of the titles?
Now, are we talking about from? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Proper respect. Mega Charizard. Look at that. Majesty. Absolute majesty. Mastery over the elements. My favorite one to now, do you mean my favorite one to battle from like a gameplay perspective, or are we talking about like just appearance wise, or
just
what
overall design and enthusiasm for the Pokemon type we have, like there's bug catchers and bird keepers and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of trainer like makes you smile every time you see them?
I'll be honest, I always enjoy the bug catcher in the early part of the game. I think that they're one of the more fun trainers to fight off against. Usually they have fairly limited teams, which is kind of a bummer, but I love the aesthetic. Like the big net and stuff like that. There's just sort of like a goofy charm to it that I enjoy. But you always know when you happen to find one in the late game, they're gonna be bringing some cool stuff. You know, it's not Caterpie anymore. It's big bad, you know, Scyther, Pinsir, Heracross, Scizor, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would say the bug catchers.
Cool.
What about you?
You know, it always makes me smile when I run into Pokemon fans.
Oh yes, the ones with like the Pikachu shirts and Snubble dolls and
sometimes they're wearing like cosplay outfits. I love the ones that are like parent and child teams.
Yes, those are always cute.
It's just like, oh, that's the life I want.
Yep. Ideal lifestyle right here. Let's see. Okay, so we're headed up this way. We're gonna have to fight this lady. A truly strong trainer wins with style and flair. Alright. The ace trainers are fun as well because they always have such a varied team.
Yeah, trainer teams are definitely awesome. But I was just meaning like just the overall aesthetic of the character design.
That's it. Mega Evolution, yes. Let's go. It's so fun to be able to just pick whichever one, like on the fly, mid-battle. Not even worried about like you know, having to swap out items and stuff like that. I think that this is a really cool way to do it because I can use X or Y.
Yeah, true.
I just like that. Bubble Beam. Let's go.
It didn't knock her out.
And it didn't knock her out. Yeah, that was crazy.
And she used your superpower.
Yep. Yeah, such a crazy move because it is powerful, but you do get that stat drop, which is just no fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like a one-punch man situation. You get one shot, you better hope he finishes the battle.
Well, One Punch Man, he just wins everything. That's his shtick.
That's true. That's true. You know, he smartly puts all of his stat boosts and looks for the soft spot.
Well, it's all about the training. You have to do 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and run 10 kilometers every single day. There was actually a YouTube channel where the guy did that, and he did it for 100 days. And yeah, there was like a crazy difference in his physique by the time that he was finished. So maybe I'll try it.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot, you know.
Okay.
Right around day 10, I expect to have you tell me all about your aches and pains.
Right. Oh. So we were joking about Doug Trio getting a Mega Evolution that's just like 3 additional Diglett, so a total of 6.
Yeah. That's right. And
Yeah.
then we were talking about a triple battle if it was Doug Trio,
Magneton, and Kling Clang.
Is it Kling Clang? Is that 2 or is that number 3?
You know, I forget. The final evolution of Clink.
Yeah. Like, is that considered 3 Pokemon or 9 Pokemon?
Right?
Do you count the number of heads, or do you count the number of bodies?
Well, if you're counting the number of heads, we could just throw Dodrio in there.
Yeah, Dodrio, Hydreigon.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Hydreigon as well. Girafarig has 2.
Girafarig does have 2.
And if you're going by that one fan theory, so does Wobbuffet, kind of.
No, that is that's correct.
I don't know about that. I don't think that's official, is it? That Wobbuffet
sure
is the little black tail, and it uses like the big blue body as like a dummy.
I'm pretty sure that's official.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, we could look it up at some later point, and you know, make
our final assessment, our final judgment.
That, yeah. There was another one that would be a multi-headed. Oh, Executor.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, Execute Also is
is
like
5.
6.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
6.
6.
It's half a
Yeah,
dozen.
it's half a dozen eggs. Sand Slash. I remember being kind of surprised at how easy the Sand Slash was to take down. I thought it would be bulkier than it was.
No. It's just Sand Slash. It's just regular Sand Slash.
I know. But, like, I wouldn't have expected that to be a one-shot, you know?
Right?
Yeah. That's okay. I still love you, Sand Slash. You're still one of my favorites. So cute.
You're right. Oh,
Jawbreaker 50. Yeah, a lot of guys went up levels in this gym battle because there's a lot of high-level Pokemon that we're fighting. And we got a lot of money, too. We have so many things to sell as well. We can eventually we can go on that shopping spree that I promised you at the Celadon department store to get all the clothes.
Yeah. It's all good. I just want to go back to wearing the Diglett hat.
I don't think we have that in this game, do we? Oh, Hershey does. Yeah, that's right. Man, I miss the straw hat, I'll be honest. Oh, yep. There we go. Mega Evolution again. I just love it so much. It's such amazing animation. I love it.
Although, with his shadow, I know that those are flames that are coming out of his mouth. They kind of look like dorky ears.
Yeah, they really
flapping
do.
Around. Like some Falcor ears.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, like, the fact that flames cast a shadow, it's just kind of like, eh. But, I mean, I don't even know how you would address that, you know? They are a solid polygonal mass, which would be, you know, an interesting name for a punk band. Not the best one I've ever heard. But... Oh, here we go. The man himself, Don Giovanni.
Ta-da!
Let's say heal up first, make sure that everybody is doing well. Mostly Charizard.
So
the only really one that
this
took any
dude
damage.
Giovanni was like just sitting there in the dark. Just sitting in the dark.
In the dark, yeah. Well, Misty,
Loser.
you have to remember, Misty, this guy's rich. Now, we noticed something yesterday. He has Oran berries on his little silver platter there. You can't get those in this game, I don't think. I think it's just Pineapps, Nanabs, and Razzes of various colors. But he's got straight up Oran berries. So,
yeah,
you know, he's fancy. He imported those from Hoenn, Misty.
Probably.
He probably had those flown over by chartered jet.
Chartered jet?
This time I'm not holding back, says Giovanni. Now, he's already stated that he's the greatest trainer in the world. We've basically made this demonstrably false by beating him twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't expect too much of a different outcome. We are ganging up on him. A grown man beat up by 2 10-year-olds. It's like, could you imagine this happening?
And one of them's a little girl. I mean...
Right? Could you imagine this happening to Tony Soprano? Would never. Would never. Alright, let me show you the power of Mega Evolution, Giovanni. You don't even know. Slash. Yeah, right? It really did not a lot. And I remember being kind of surprised that it was faster than Poliwrath there. But then again, Poliwrath is kind of a chonk, so... And Diglett and Dugtrio are fast.
Yeah, I mean, they're like the speed demons of the rock ground Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. No, there's Jelly Roll's girlfriend. Don't let him know that we fought her without him.
That's your headcanon, huh?
Yeah, that's my headcanon. They're like star-crossed lovers. We're the Montagues, and Giovanni there is the Capulets, and...
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's bulky.
She is bulky. Gotta give her that. Oof. Glad that was Earthquake and not Fisher.
Right? Well, if it was Fisher, it only would have hit one of us. Well,
That's
actually,
true.
No, it wouldn't have hit either of us because it's a lower level than we are.
Oh, that's fair. I just can't get over how cool it looks. Super potion, bloop. Yeah, it makes sense because,
why waste the move?
Yeah. I'm actually really enjoying this team.
Yeah.
It's got a couple things on there that I've never really used before, at least not this late into the game.
Well, what would you normally switch up? Like, on a regular...
Well, if it was one of my regular Kanto run-throughs, definitely wouldn't have a Poliwrath there. That would be the Eevee from Celadon, and it would be a Vaporeon by now. Nidoking is actually one that I've used many times, and in fact, my first Kanto run-through, Nidoking was one of the standouts. Probably would have snagged your team, gotten it up to Dragonite by now.
Oh, true.
Raichu on there as well. I've never had Eradicate this late into the game.
No, never?
Never.
I have.
And don't get me wrong, like, I really like them. I've had a Rattata this late into the game.
Mm-hmm.
My solo Rattata. Oh, I'm so sorry. My solo Rattata run through of Fire Red. I beat the entire thing with a Rattata. I've done several of those. There was the Rattata one that I did, and then the Nidoran male.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Rhydon, the first ever Pokemon designed, but not the first creature designed that wound up in Pokemon.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So, one of the designers actually had Diglett as like a little mascot critter that he would draw, and I forget the name of the gentleman. I'll go ahead and put it in the... I'll pop it up there. But he used to doodle Diglett in the margins of his school books and stuff like that. It was a little character he created, and when he got, hired on, or, when he was working with Game Freak, he decided, oh yeah, this could be a Pokemon. So yeah, really cool little story.
That's interesting.
As
I wonder if it's sort of like inspired by the old Kilroy was here doodles that used to go around like ages ago.
Oh, I don't know. I'll put one of those up as well so people can see.
Now I need to name it Diglett Kilroy.
Right?
If it'll let me.
Maybe not. Who knows? We got TM41. Sorry, we're completely ignoring poor old Giovanni here.
Who?
Yeah. Sorry, guy. It's a powerful attack that causes massive tremor to deal damage to opponents. I made it a very long time ago, back when I ran this gym, far too long ago. I can't face my followers after being defeated like this. Team Rocket is... As of today, Team Rocket is finished.
Sure it is.
Yes, if only he knew. As for myself, I shall dedicate my life to Pokemon training again. How about you dedicate it to your son, man? That'd be a great thing for you to do. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. Deadbeat Dad. Deadbeat Dad right over here.
You know what?
Maybe
he had the badges that would give you the all Pokemon will listen to you, right?
Yeah.
So why didn't he just have members of Team Rocket just go through the Pokemon League?
See, and this is a perfect example of why I want to be able to sit in the chair. I just want to feel like, what it's like to be the king. But yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Giovanni was sitting there. It's probably all warm and gross.
Oh yeah, it smells like an old
He's
guy.
been sitting there for hours in the dark waiting for somebody to make it through his silly little
gym challenge.
Yeah.
So I think there's a little cutscene after we get out of here.
Yeah. Ambush!
Congrats, kid. Boy, though, what a shock. I never thought a criminal would use a Pokemon gym as their hideout. That's it, I've decided. I'll look after the Viridian City Gym from now on. I don't really like to get tied down, so I've always said no when they ask about it, but I'm finally ready. I'll be the gym leader from now on. I want to battle you. Sure, but I think you've got a bigger challenge to face right now. So then, Jim, time for you to take on the Pokemon League. Just keep going along Route 22 to the west of here and you won't miss it. The Elite Four are tough opponents, but don't you dare lose.
Hi!
Hello. Well, Oh, the first challenger I'll have here, I'm sure it's going to be Jeffrey. I'm going to show that little upstart how it's done. Yeah, and he won't have the benefit of it mostly just being rock and ground types either, so maybe Jeffrey is the better trainer. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We both really appreciate it. From PewterCityJim
and Misty,
we're both looking forward to catching you in the next episode, but till then, take care.
Bye.
Bye.